Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are making Copycat Noodles and Company macaroni and cheese. The macaroni and cheese from Noodles and Company is my very favorite macaroni and cheese in the whole world, so I'm really excited to make it here tonight at home. I will have the recipe linked below, and I just want to note before I start that I am halving the recipe. I'm doing half of the recipe because it's just me and my husband, and it feels like a lot to be making a whole pound of it. But you could absolutely make the full recipe, which, like I said, will be linked below, and you could probably pretty easily double or triple it if you need to. So for this recipe, for the half recipe, I need half a pound of elbow macaroni, 1/8 of a cup of unsalted butter, 1/8 of a cup of all-purpose flour, a cup of whole milk warmed up, 8 ounces of cheddar cheese, and then half a teaspoon each of salt and pepper. So again, this is half a recipe. I just want to be really clear about that in case you want to do the full recipe. Definitely check below for the correct measurements, which would be obviously double everything I just said. So the first thing I'm doing is going to get my water boiling on the stove so I can cook the macaroni, and then getting a separate pan out so I can start making my cheese sauce. So I have a large pot of salted water, obviously at a rapid boil, and I'm going to take half of the package of the elbow macaroni, about half a pound, and get it going in there. And I'm going to cook it according to the package instructions until it is al dente. I don't want it cooked too mushy since it will cook a little longer when we mix it with the cheese sauce. Alright, so I have my 1/8 of a cup of butter melted over medium-high heat. And I'm going to go ahead and add in 1/8 of a cup, which is 2 tablespoons of flour, and we are going to cook that down. We're starting a roux here, and we're going to cook that down for a couple of minutes to get that raw flour taste out. Oh, I'm splattering. And you're going to want this should be kind of a light brown, so you can see it's already starting to turn that. But you just want to stir constantly for a couple of minutes and let it all get cooked together. Alright, it's gotten to this nice light brown color, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to whisk in half a cup of my warmed milk while I'm stirring, and then let that go, and then I'll add in the second half in just a minute. You can see how it's starting to thicken up. This is what you want it to do. Alright, now that all my milk has been whisked in and there are not any lumps, or at least very few lumps, I'm going to continue stirring, and I turned the heat down from medium high to low. And so I'm going to let this kind of thicken up a little bit. And so we're waiting for this to just be, which it is right now, just piping hot. And then we're going to add in our cheese and add in our salt and pepper. Alright, I think we can go ahead and add in our cheddar cheese. A little on the stovetop for good measure. Whisk that in. You can see that it's obviously going to start thickening up, becoming a deeper, cheesy, orangey color. Yum. And I'm just going to repeat this process until all of the cheese is in, and then I'm going to go ahead and add my salt and pepper. Alright, the last bit of my cheese just went in, so I'm getting that well incorporated. A lot of you have been asking about this cookware because it's new. I shared in one of my weekly vlogs. It's brand new. It's this gorgeous blue enamel cookware. It's non-stick on the inside. We absolutely love it. We love it. All right, look, you can see I'm getting that gorgeous smooth cheese sauce. Now I'm just going to add half a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of I almost said butter, of pepper. And I'm going to whisk that in too. You could use white pepper if you don't want the little black flecks, but it doesn't bother us at all. Alright, our noodles are finished cooking and our cheese sauce is ready, so we're going to go ahead and gently fold the noodles into the cheese sauce. Get everything heated up together. How yummy does that look? Once that's well incorporated and you can see some steam so that the noodles and the cheese are all super warm and perfect, ready to go, you're gonna put it in a bowl, and then Noodles and Company always puts some finely grated cheddar cheese on top, so that's what we're gonna do. So here's the mac and cheese bowled up, and then like I said, Noodles and Company always does a little sprinkle of finely grated cheddar on top. So there you have it, Copycat Noodles and Company macaroni and cheese at home.